Shalom uvracha. I'm Rabbi Joseph Beda. This week's parasha, Parashat Tetzaveh, opens with the command that Hashem gives to Moshe to give to Bnei Yisrael to make sure that there is always going to be pure olive oil with which to light the menorah that would be in the Mishkan and ultimately in the Bet HaMikdash. And the word Tetzaveh, which the parasha is named after, is a common word in the Torah, but very unusual in the section we find ourselves in. Tetzaveh means, and you should command them. And it's not unusual for the Torah to offer commands, but it's interesting, the language where we're talking about the construction and the planning of the Mishkan, that's not usually the word used. It's often va'aseh, and make it, or daber, speak to them. And the fact that the word tzivoy, command, is used is a little interesting. It's a little odd. It's a little different in the context. And I think there's a beautiful explanation for it. With all the other aspects of the Mishkan that are being built, the Aron, the Menorah, the Shulchan, the Mizbeach, different types, even the clothing of the Kohen Gadol, and even the structure itself of the Mishkan, it's easy for someone to say, I want to contribute to that. I want to make sure that I gave the gold that was part of the Aron. I want to give the wood that would be used to create the Shulchan. I donated the clothing that the Kohen Gadol is wearing. Anyone would want to do that. In today's society, you can almost imagine nameplates, dedications for all those things. But fewer people are interested in dedicating the olive oil, the light. Kind of like saying today, who wants to pay for the electric bill of the synagogue? Who wants to donate the plumbing towards the yeshiva? Who wants to make sure there's proper lighting in the mikveh? These are things that are harder to sell, and therefore Hashem tells Moshe, Tetzaveh, it's a mitzvah. Make sure the people realize that that's as important as the things that people get a lot of credit for. And make sure that we take care of that. And perhaps that's a lesson for us today as well. A lot of us may like to see our name on the building or on the front doors or with the mezuzah. But how many of us are willing to make sure that the day-to-day maintenance, the things that really make the place run, are being dedicated and are being taken care of? Shabbat Shalom.